I want to fight in Sydney next Feb.
All right.
That's what I want to fight next.
All right. Regardless, you've always said this. You don't care who you
It'd be
fight.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to fight Strickland.
Oh.
I've been wanting that fight for a while. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be a good fight. He always brings people to cards. I don't think he'll come all the way here to Australia, but
he's got some issues with Australia.
Yeah, I don't think he has the best rapport with the Australian government, but I don't know. Let's see what happens.
You didn't want to fight in Australia.
No.
You would have preferred to fight in Las Vegas. Why didn't you want to come to Australia?
Let me tell you about this country, guys. They tax the out of you. They don't pay you enough money. What do you get with all these taxes?
I mean, I'm working for free half the year. You're not wrong, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. So I come here, I lose half my check right off the top. I try not to come here. I love you Australians. Your government's a bunch of communists. But I love the Australian people. And there's no freedom of speech. Like, I'm going to say something right now, and I'm going to need you to cut this because I'm going to get in. But, like, I don't believe in... Guess what? I just broke the law.
I probably won't be able to use any of that, but you're
right.
You
just cut it and then you bring it up.
Former UFC Middleweight Champion Whittaker has just sent shockwaves through the division by calling out Sean Strickland in the most direct way possible, declaring, "I'd love to fight Sean Strickland." And folks, Strickland's response? Well, let's just say it wasn't what Whittaker was hoping for. Stay tuned as we break down this massive call-out, analyze what it means for both fighters, and explore whether this dream matchup will actually happen. Let's dive right into this bombshell. Robert Bobby Knuckles Whittaker appeared on the MMArcade podcast and dropped this absolute game changer. "I want to fight in Sydney next February. That's when I'd like to fight next. I'd love to fight Strickland. I've been wanting that fight for a while. I think it'd be a good fight. He always brings people cards."
I want to fight in Sydney next Feb.
All right.
That's what I want to fight next.
All right. Regardless, you've always said this. You don't care who you
it'd
fight.
Be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to fight Strickland.
Oh.
I've been wanting that fight for a while. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be a good fight. He always brings people to cards. I don't think he'll come all the way here to Australia, but
he's got some issues with Australia.
Yeah, I don't think he has the best rapport with the Australian government, but I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Now, this isn't just some random call-out, folks. Whittaker has been strategically positioning himself for this fight, and here's why it makes perfect sense. First, both men are former champions looking to bounce back. Second, they've been circling each other in the rankings for years. Third, neither is getting a title shot anytime soon. But here's where it gets interesting. Whittaker wants this fight in Sydney, Australia, next February, and he already knows the potential problem, admitting, "I don't think he'll come all the way to Australia."
I don't think he'll come all the way here to Australia, but
why? Well, that brings us to Sean Strickland's response. Sean Strickland is never one to hold back his opinions, and his response to Whittaker's call-out was swift and brutal. When an ex-user relayed Whittaker's challenge to Strickland, the controversial former champion delivered this knockout blow: "Never fighting out of America again, LOL." That's right, folks. Strickland has completely shut down any possibility of fighting in Australia, or anywhere outside America for that matter. Now, this isn't entirely surprising if you've been following Strickland's history with Australia. He's fought there twice, UFC 293, where he shocked the world by defeating Israel Adesanya for the title, UFC 312, where he lost that title back to Dricus du Plessis. But Strickland has been vocal about his issues with the Australian government, and clearly, those 2 trips down under were enough for him.
I want to fight in Sydney next Feb.
All right.
That's what I want to fight next.
All right. Regardless, you've always said this. You don't care who you fight.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to fight Strickland.
Oh.
I've been wanting that fight for a while. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be a good fight. He always brings people to cards. I don't think he'll come all the way here to Australia, but
he's got some issues with Australia.
Yeah, I don't think he has the best rapport with the Australian government, but I don't know. Let's see what happens.
This puts a massive wrench in Whittaker's plans for a Sydney homecoming fight. Let's break down why this matchup is absolutely brilliant from a matchmaking perspective, despite the location drama. Robert Whittaker. Coming off back-to-back losses to Khamzat Chimayev and Renier de Ridder. At 34 years old, he's in the later stages of his career, but definitely not ready to hang up the gloves.
Red corner, buck that trend. He is in white. The former champ.
Fight that cannot just put.
Early shot from Chimayev.
Just shoot, like he takes real shots.
No. Immediately. Whittaker pointing the fight.
All ear. All. To my strong he is for ball. He's only about smart, so that he doesn't make any mistakes. He got it out.
Nice scramble there. Scramble by Whittaker to escape.
He can't.
Through half a round.
Oh.
Point in the spot.
Oh, here.
But he has not been submitted in the UFC.
Oh!
Now we've got to be careful. Chimayev to be trying to get an elbow right on the ear. He lands.
Oh!
Oh, he can't! Still undefeated! And likely coming to a title!
Also on a 2-fight losing streak, both losses to Dricus du Plessis. Plus, he's currently serving a 6-month suspension from the Nevada Athletic Commission until November. Ranking implications. Strickland is ranked number 4 in the division. Whittaker sits just below him in the rankings. Neither man is getting a title shot with the current middleweight picture, as Whittaker perfectly explained. I think Strickland makes a good argument because I feel like we've both been in that top pond for a while circling each other. For whatever reason, we haven't been matched up, but we've both been in proximity for a while, and it's most likely a fight to make.
I think Strickland makes a good argument to have because I feel like we've both been in that top sort of pond for a while, circling each other. I feel like, like for whatever reason, we haven't been matched up, but we've both been in proximity for a while. And it's most likely the fight to make.
Whittaker finds Strickland's style curious and exciting to try and work out. This could be a tactical masterpiece. Whittaker's explosive striking and movement against Strickland's pressure boxing and psychological warfare.
If they give Robert the title shot, bro, guys, it's for one reason. It's for one reason. They don't want me holding this on a main stage.
Yes, well,
I'm next in line. There's no argument in it.
Whittaker desperately wants this fight in Sydney next February, his home turf where he can have that partisan crowd advantage he mentioned. Sydney has been good to major UFC events, and a Whittaker homecoming fight would absolutely sell out. But Strickland's firm stance of never fighting out of America again creates a massive roadblock. Could the UFC convince Strickland with a bigger payday? Would Whittaker be willing to fight in America instead? Could they meet in the middle with a neutral location? Whittaker seemed to anticipate this issue, sarcastically noting, "I heard he has the best rapport with the Australian government."
I've been wanting that fight for a while. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be a good fight. He always brings people to cards. I don't think he'll come all the way here to Australia, but
he's got some issues with Australia.
Yeah, I don't think he has the best rapport with Australian government. But
the UFC has some serious negotiating to do if they want to make this fight happen. For Robert Whittaker, a chance to prove he still belongs in the elite tier at 34. Potential to work his way back toward another title shot. Fighting in front of his home crowd could revitalize his career, avoiding a 3-fight losing streak, which would be devastating. For Sean Strickland, bounce back from 2 consecutive losses to du Plessis, prove his title reign wasn't a fluke, stay relevant in title conversations, test himself against one of the division's most technical strikers.
Fight you for the center, Jack. Come on, bro, we're both boxers. Oh, yeah, that boy. I knew I'd like you. Bro, you just can't fall. Why don't you fall? Ah, I think it's performance. If you keep not going down. Fall down, Jack. 30 seconds, Jack, let's go. I'll give you a chance to win. Just go hard. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. 10 seconds, Jack. 5 seconds, Jack. Jack, why is your head made of steel?
Winner gets immediate relevance in the title picture, potential eliminator fight next, renewed fan interest and marketability, psychological momentum heading into 2026. As Whittaker confidently stated, "I'm really proud of my skill set and confident in my skill set. I know I've had off days, but you work through them."
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I'm really proud of my skill set and confident in my skill set. I know I've had off days. But,
me too.
mate, you work through them. Like, you're working out, right?
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
I'm still putting things together sometimes.
So where does this leave us? Will we actually see Whittaker versus Strickland? Strickland's suspension runs until November, so February timing actually works perfectly from a logistics standpoint. But that location issue is huge. I think the UFC will make this fight happen, but not in Sydney. Strickland holds too much leverage here. He's the bigger draw, more controversial, and frankly, the UFC knows they can probably sell more pay-per-views with him fighting in America. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss breaking UFC news like this.
A lot of people say that you're going to get the belt easy. You're going to come in, rip this guy's head off. Then they say they want to see you go fight maybe Alex Pereira or someone bigger, because we've heard you say multiple times you want different division champion, different weight classes. Do you see yourself getting the belt and then going to fight Alex Pereira?
Well, it depends if he wins, so we'll see. But actually, if he wins, if he lost, if they give us good money, I want to fight that guy, so why not?
Chimayev! Chimayev came in over the weekend and has called out Pereira. Have you guys seen that? Now,
Khamzat Chimayev and former two-division champion Alex Pereira. From bold call-outs to six-figure betting challenges, this controversy has everything except an actual fight. Let's set the stage. It's November 2022, and Alex Pereira has just shocked the world by knocking out Israel Adesanya at UFC 281 to become the new middleweight champion. Within days, Khamzat Chimayev, then still competing at welterweight, throws down the gauntlet.
This is an opportunity for him to get revenge and just show how great it truly is.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
This one is going to be fun.
Oh, gee.
Now look at these body shots.
Oh, he heard him.
Shoots right in the left at the end of the round.
And these wild exchanges is where Pereira's most dangerous.
Pereira's trying to get a break. His activity's slow. The champ's starting to open up now.
And it's heating up.
Oh, my goodness.
So it is Adesanya who ends up on top.
Ground and pound by the champion. Big left hands.
Pereira's had his most success to the body tonight.
Oh,
Here's that left hook.
Here the best.
Oh, now right. Adesanya's on one more. Two more. Down goes the champion. Pereira's trying to close. Let's go, Sean. Do it. Alex Pereira, the undisputed middleweight champion.
Oh, my
I don't
goodness.
believe it.
A new world champion.
Bro, in 4 fights.
Chimayev boldly declared, "I'll fight at 185 pounds. I'll be your champ." But it wasn't just the call-out that got people talking. It was what happened next. Enter former heavyweight Brendan Schaub, who didn't hold back on his prediction. On his YouTube show, Schaub said, and I quote, "Khamzat beats the s*** out of him. He mops the floor with him. That's a complete nightmare for Alex Pereira."
Just one over here, Hamza.
Yeah.
Congrats on the win. It seems like you're next up for the title. What do you envision your title run looking like? Do you want to clear out the middleweight division, or would you prefer to sort of go up to light heavyweight and challenge Alex Pereira?
Bro, I'm talking about 3 belts from a long time ago, so of course I want to go up. But what Dana White, what the UFC wants, I don't know, man. So if they gives me first, I has in my weight class need to take the belt, so then I gonna think about it as well.
But here's where it gets interesting, folks. Schaub didn't stop there. He claimed that Chimayev would take Pereira down within the first 30 seconds of any potential fight. Well, Alex Pereira heard every word, and he wasn't having it. When Alex Pereira responds, he doesn't mess around. During an appearance on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani, Poatan fired back with a challenge that left everyone stunned.
Se promover, mas não quer lutar. O esporte ele não quer. Depois dessa chamada que ele deu aí, conversei com o meu empresário. Como ele é um cara pesado também, um cara grande, não tem condições de eu perder peso agora, né? Acabei de fazer uma perca de peso e eu falei, então, dá pra mim lutar no Brasil, na categoria de cima. E ele correu. Por que ele não aceitou? Tô falando, no Rio, meio pesado, vou lutar praticamente machucado com ele. No meio pesado, pode casar no Rio.
Pereira proposed not one, but two separate $50,000 bets with Brendan Schaub. The first, that he would beat Chimayev if they fought at light heavyweight. The second, that Chimayev would not be able to take him down within 30 seconds. But here's the kicker. Pereira wanted all the money to go to charity, specifically to kids in need. He even extended the challenge to Chimayev himself, saying, if he wants to jump on the bet train, let's bet.
Eu, quando ganhei do Adesanya, ganhei o cinturão, e aí ele fez a mesma coisa, ele faz isso com todo mundo. Queria disputar o meu cinturão. E aí eu entrei em contato com a organização, falei, pô, a gente poderia fazer uma luta no meio pesado. Já que ele quer tanto lutar comigo, ele só quer a oportunidade pro cinturão. Aí fica fácil. Ele não quis lutar. Agora, porque eu tô com o cinturão no meio pesado, ele fala de querer lutar comigo. Esse cara só quer surfar na onda dos outros. Quando eu era campeão, ele me intimou. Eu falei que vamos lutar no meio pesado. Aí ele não quis, correu. Aí agora eu sou campeão no meio pesado e ele quer lutar no meio pesado. Porque ele só quer surfar na onda.
Now that's confidence, folks. We're talking about a former kickboxer willing to put $100,000 on the line against one of the most dominant grapplers in the UFC. But Chimayev had his own thoughts about how this fight would go. Never one to back down from a challenge, Khamzat Chimayev made his own prediction about a potential fight with Pereira, and it was even bolder than Schaub's original claim. Speaking on the MMA Hour, Chimayev declared, "He's the easiest fight for me in the UFC, easiest in my career, brother. First round, first minute, easy, no punch, nothing."
Ankalaev and Alex Pereira, they are fighting now. Who is winning and fight for that belt as well. To get the big things is not that easy, you know. Everything is hard, how to work for that. So I realized it really long time ago. You work hard, you get good, you know. Go up, take the belt.
Think about that for a moment. Chimayev wasn't just confident he'd win. He was saying he'd finish one of the most feared strikers in the UFC within 60 seconds. His reasoning? Chimayev pointed to Pereira's ground game, criticizing how he handled Israel Adesanya's takedown attempts, saying, "Israel's ground game is a white belt. The other guy gets his brown belt and he was under Israel. I don't understand." But here's an interesting twist in this rivalry. Despite all the trash talk, Chimayev actually respects certain aspects of Pereira's game.
Whittaker.
Guerreiro.
John Jones.
Guerreiro.
Jamal Hill.
Bom.
Yuri Prohaska.
Muito bom.
Israel Adesanya.
Guerreiro.
Khamzat Chimayev.
When recently asked to build the ultimate UFC fighter by TNT Sports, Chimayev selected himself for power, wrestling, and chin. But for leg kicks, he chose Alex Pereira. He also picked Conor McGregor for mic skills and Demetrius Johnson for fight IQ. So even in their heated rivalry, there's a grudging respect for Pereira's legendary leg kick game. Fast forward to today, and both fighters find themselves in very different positions than they were back in 2022.
Now you're getting sad, guys. Come on. Everybody has the motivation.
Africa never gonna see the belt again.
Don't lie. Nobody heard what he just said. Not a single person here, but this man just said. There's no way. The motivation is different. The outcome will be the same. I'm walking out there champion. He's getting his money whether he wins or loses. For him, so it's a good day at the office for him. I'll only be satisfied when I walk out there with my belt.
Chimayev is finally getting his title shot this Saturday at UFC 319, challenging Dricus du Plessis for the Middleweight Championship. Meanwhile, Pereira has moved up to light heavyweight and is planning his revenge against Ankalaev to reclaim that throne. But here's what's fascinating. Both men are still talking about each other. Chimayev recently stated he's ready to fight Pereira if the UFC offers him good money, regardless of whether Pereira is champion or not.
Dricus, be honest with me. How do you beat Khamzat Chimayev?
Man, I've got plot armor.
You've got plot armor?
Bro, how do you prepare for me? I don't even know what I'm going to do.
You don't know what you're going to do in the Octagon.
It could have been DDP by accident, DDP by falling piano. Maybe I draw a hole in the middle of the Octagon, he falls through it.
A hole in the middle?
Absolutely. Maybe I blow up my thumb, hit him with it. I can win by a car crash, a large hammer. That will be there, that would be in the corner. Another DDP might just come into the Octagon.
Yeah, that could happen.
Everybody says on paper, Khamzat beats me. How do I know? I can't even read.
You can't read?
Nah. But at the end of the day, my friend, it's DDP by whatever works.
And du Plessis, he's made it clear that after he handles Chimaev, he wants Pereira at light heavyweight. As DDP put it, "I know I can beat him at 205 pounds, 100%. So there you have it. Fight fans, a rivalry years in the making, built on bold predictions, six-figure betting challenges, and pure bad blood. Will we ever see Chimaev versus Pereira? Only time will tell. But first, we need to see what happens this Saturday at UFC 319. Can Chimaev finally capture UFC gold? And if he does, will that $100,000 challenge from years ago suddenly become very real? Stay tuned to UFC Breakdown for all the latest news and analysis. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss what happens next in this incredible story.